Yo,
What up, what up, what up?
what's up, man? How's it going, man? How's it going with you, man?
Doing good, man.
Look at us
Can't
being
complain,
consistent. 2 weeks in a row.
Out here fucking overachieving, dog.
Oh,
What is
2 minutes, but oh well. But
Oh shit, you right. I'll be forgetting.
yeah, I'll be forgetting too. We're not monetized, so we really don't care. I was
We
like,
monetized on
nice.
Anchor though, my dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
checked our balance. We're at like $4 and something. Ooh. Once we hit that
Let's
$10
go.
mark, we can cash out.
Y'all hear that? $4 for wait. We are transparent with y'all on this podcast. Those
do it
who
for the
do
money.
those, yeah, we don't do it for the money. I don't really care about the money. Here's the thing. So those who do listen to us and like the audio version of this Spotify and stuff, yeah. Sorry, we're really behind. We've already queued up the episodes we missed out on. We're just posting those slowly.
Every Friday, man. Give you something to look forward to in the mornings.
Yeah, exactly. Every Friday? Okay. I know.
Friday morning's what I got scheduled. I mean, we could change it, but I figured, it's their last day of the work week.
Friday. Yeah, keep it Friday.
Chill.
Yeah, make it chill. But yeah, we're back. It's been a while. 7 days. Yeah, normally it's been like 30 days a month. I don't know. But hey, we back. 7 days. We had it. We got a couple things on the docket for today, man. There's some funny shit. The past 2 minutes is some educational purposes that we're gonna go over today. So yeah, starting off. So based on the title, we talked about Metaverse has legs now. So I don't know if you keep up with the Metaverse news and the fact that you've seen the Elon Musk picture of just how shitty the Metaverse looks, where it's just like you're hovering torso with the face attached to it, and everybody clown him.
Yeah, you mean Zuckerberg, right?
Oh yeah, there we go, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
What did I call him?
You said Elon Musk. I mean, they both kind of.
Oh no.
Though, you know?
Come on, I would not disrespect Elon compared to Zuckerberg. I do not like that clown. I'm on record saying I do not like that clown Zuckerberg. Hey, to tell you the truth, bro, that's the reason why I don't have Instagram.
Just because you don't like him?
Yeah. Look, all right, screw it. We'll come back to the subject matter, but let's put this on the table. So,
okay.
A lot of people don't know. Zuckerberg pretty much scammed. Well, not a scam. He did his boy dirty in terms of, you've seen Social Network, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the guy's name, so I'm gonna go based off the actor, Peter Parker. So he did Peter Parker dirty, the swagged out Peter Parker.
Bruh, like, that's the thing about the show, right? Or not the show, the movie is like, they kind of made Zuckerberg seem like this nerdy guy who was like smart or whatever. But like, from what I've seen like on Reddit and stuff, and it's Reddit, so it's conspiracy theories. They was talking about that movie made him seem even cooler than what he was. That he was like some kind of like vindictive, like, oh man, these bullies. Oh man, my girl left me. I'm gonna do something with my life type shit. Whereas really, he was just like this weirdo. He just happened to like steal this idea,
Yeah, he wrote code. Which number one, he stole the idea. But it's about like 5 years back. All right, so we might be showing my age on this one, but the AOL IMs, the AIMs, remember that back in the day? I was like, I
gotta make sure you have that fire status.
Yeah. So this guy pretty much was on record talking to one of his homies, or pretty much just saying like, yeah, I got this guy to put up the startup money. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I pretty much scammed him out $1,000. Now I can got my servers up and running. Pretty much on record shitting on his homeboy, aka Peter Parker, for those who watch Social Network.
Yeah, he's just out here scamming, dog.
Yeah, and clearly came out and said like, yo, yeah, I'm just taking this guy's money. He's gonna help me with the idea. Which the idea that they kind of stole from the Wonderlic twins, which ironically, the Wonderlic twins are like Bitcoin millionaires, multi-millionaires right now.
Yeah, dude, those dudes are like paid now. Like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, good for them, I guess. Like, they got scammed and now they not scammed.
They flipped the settlement money.
Yeah, and they made something work. I mean, that should be enough. That's something that people don't know. Like, they wanted to settle. Like, they won the fucking shit where he wanted to settle out of court. Speaking of no legs, I found a picture. Let me just throw that up there for the for the video viewers.
Yeah, there we go. But backstory. Continue on. I don't like this clown, man. The fact that this clown, it's just the way he went about business, the way he treated his friend and lied to him in the face. It's just some fake ass shit. So as a result,
loyalty, dog.
No loyalty. So as a result, I don't. I don't. I'm not.
You
on
can see my
Instagram.
search results. It's all Metaverse, no legs. Here's why Metaverse avatars don't have legs.
Oh yeah. So as everyone can see in front of us, and those audio viewers, I'm sorry. This is the idea of the metaverse. So first off, their biggest issue right now, I don't know if you recently read that they only have 38 active users.
So I saw another article where I think there's one called I forget the name of it. It's the one my casino's in, right? I mean, we also got like the website for the casino, but like there's something like 30 something users, and they're worth like $1 billion. But like, don't nobody care if there's only 30 something users, you know?
Exactly. So you just put up $1 billion just for 30 people to hang out. So now,
I mean, we got wilder Facebook group chats and shit, you know? 404 group chat, the Discord server.
But my biggest thing is like you pouring billions of dollars worth of this into the metaverse. Granted, yeah, it does seem like something that could take off. It's ahead of its time right now, and we don't have the technology to even, this ain't no Ready Player One shit. So we're nowhere near that. I think we're like a decade off, honestly, in terms of technology. But it's crazy. It's just like you're pouring billions of dollars into this for 38 active users when you're laying people off left and right. Because I already told you, we previously talked about how Meta's laying people off via algorithms. Now they're laying people off via updating the performance reviews. So it's like, oh, okay, you can get by with a 70, but now, fuck it. I need an 85% score if they don't get their asses up out of here.
It's crazy, dude.
It's crazy right now, man. It's crazy right there. Not just them, it's just big tech in general, but especially Meta. So, yeah. That and, I don't know. Back to the Instagram thing. I don't know. I don't want people looking me up just to look me up, man. Even though you can see me on YouTube and Twitter now, but that's it. You know how many times I got people? Case in point, when me and Ash first started dating, I never forget. Her homegirl Bree was so shocked because she was like, "What's his name?" She got my full name and everything. They couldn't find me on Facebook or Instagram. He was like,
he's not
on Facebook? He's not on Instagram? I was like, yeah. I was like, what you want to look up my life? Right? In real life, man.
Just come say what's up. Like, it's not that big of a deal, you know?
It's not. So no, then I don't know. I spend a lot of time on bullshit anyway. I feel like Instagram will be another ways. So
yeah,
for a reason.
It's definitely a thing.
So, back to the main topic. How do you feel about that price point at $1,500 for a new headset? And you get legs too now.
I mean, I'm not trying to buy that shit just because, kind of like you. I mean, I got a Facebook account. I got the IG account. I had deactivated my Facebook account, but I reactivated it when we started running ads for the jewelry company and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't rock with Facebook like that. Like, all my shit's locked down, other than like the jewelry specific stuff. Like, I don't want them to like beam shit directly into my eyes. You feel me?
I feel you.
Might be on my conspiracy shit, but I don't want them to have that shit. But the VR system I am looking forward to is the PlayStation VR 2.0. That shit's gonna be coming out.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Because my homeboy had the PS4 version.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the NBA ticket where you just sit courtside, like with the VR, and that shit was fire, dog.
You just watch games?
Yeah, like you're sitting courtside during the games live.
Do I need League Pass for this?
Yeah, like you need like the League Pass and like the
that's
like they have their own like League Pass on PlayStation.
That's not bad.
And like with the VR, so on PS5 it's just gonna be even better, right? Like, so I'm waiting on that. So that shit'll be fire, I think.
All right. Hopefully it won't be $1,500. That's the crazy thing.
That shit'll cost like, I'm gonna guess that shit's gonna cost like $300, $400, which is pricey. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't no $1,500 at least.
Yeah, my thing is, bro, it's just we're already in a supposed recession. Consumer spending is down. I don't think anyone's really going to spend $1,500 on a VR headset. Now, granted, there are some crazy people out there who will drop that bread on dumb shit. I am one of them, but I'd rather spend that $1,500 on something else that's dumb.
What up, Musa?
What up, Musa? Oh,
nah,
hey,
I'm definitely
Musa,
not spending no 15.
By the way, public service announcement. This has something to do with Musa and I guess the rest of the army. What date did I text you? I think it's like the October 24th. No. I don't know, but hey, we're planning.
I made sure I was back from New York. Was what I made sure when I said it was cool. So
okay.
I already told Musa and like the boys, but hey, shit, Musa, you want to hop on the chat? We need our lieutenant in here, right?
Oh yeah. So basically, we're gonna do our first Peachtree Devs. Top Golf Night, man. It's sponsored by Peachtree Devs. We'll get some like-minded individuals, some techies, some cool-ass nerds. Basically, we're gonna come together under one roof. Hit some balls, get some drinks. Pause. But yeah. But back to the regular scheduled program, man. So how do you feel about that? Like that whole $1,500 price point, though?
It's too much. My one question is it like a standalone piece? Like you don't need your own computer? That would be the only justification.
That is a great thing. I mean, I don't think the Oculus needs any like computer integration, does it?
So the OG Oculus did. That was the one like you might find some OG pictures floating around the internet, like with like the OG beta, like this is like 2013.
Yeah.
But that one required a computer, and then I think the Oculus Quest or whatever the fuck they call that shit, that's like standalone to like your cell phone, but like you can't really do fire shit in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the same thing with the whole Samsung deal. I don't know. It was one of the Galaxies. It came with the VR headset. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool for a week and a half, and then I got.
Oh, I had that where you put your
cell phone
into the thing.
Yeah.
I used to have
pretty
that.
Cool. I'll sit in there and just watch Netflix for no reason, just on the headset.
I use that. Yeah, so I could lay in bed and just like watch YouTube or Netflix, literally.
And then I
was like, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna just put my laptop there anyways.
But here's the real kicker though. With $1,500, you not only do you get legs, my guy, but you also get Microsoft Teams. How do you feel about that? That's a good sale. You get
so
legs.
The entire corporate.
Yeah.
So like all of corporate, instead of doing Teams meetings, they're just gonna do Teams meetings in VR.
Bro, I think I sent you a picture like via just messages of just how Microsoft actually has like an ideal concept image of it. It's just basically everybody sitting at a table looking at a screen. And here's, oh shit, it's perfect. It's meta, right? Here's what really gets meta. You're staring at a screen. You're in a meeting staring at a screen. So it's like, yo, where does it end? This is like Inception.
Here's the thing that people keep forgetting. How many times do you turn your camera on in a work meeting? Unless you have to.
Never.
Yeah, like unless you have to, like, oh, I'm presenting or some shit, like, I'll be turning that shit on. Right? It's like, oh, we're presenting, we're doing something, we're doing like a team building activity or something. Yeah, everyone's got their cameras on, but like morning stand-ups and stuff like that, I'm definitely not turning my camera on. What makes people think I'm gonna put this headset on, calibrate a microphone, and do all that shit?
But you don't have to put your camera on. It's your torso and your legs with your avatar face looking at a screen while looking at a screen. And
then depending on what you're looking in that screen, bro,
like
it's layers.
Bro, you know how crazy this shit really becomes, bro. All right, how can I share my screen if I'm staring at a screen, looking at a screen? Do I share my screen that I have in real life while I'm looking at this screen, looking at another screen?
Bruh, that shit's so dumb.
That's a good sale, bro. Look, $1,500, bro. Look, hey, you know what? Screw it, man. We'll buy it in Florida. It's cheaper. No tax, no state tax. So
hey, that shit I got, boy.
Yeah, talking like what, $1,600? Microsoft Access and legs. Come on, man. You can't get no better than that. We could join the one of 38 people.
Be 39 and 40.
We can be 39 and 40. Hell, Musa, you trying to join? You can be the 41st. Man,
crazy.
It's a lot of. Don't get me wrong, bro. There's a lot of potential in it, but I can see a lot of drawbacks too in the metaverse. And crap, man. We old now, man. We already talking about doing, the kids factors and stuff like that, bro. I'm telling you, what if it really takes off and our kids are just stuck there, bro? Like, it's crazy, man. Can't wait for Top Golf. Oh yeah, Musa, we're gonna put that word out. But dude, though, $1,500, especially with the whole recession thing, bro. I feel like that's like, slapping a consumer's face.
Even without the recession, bro, like, how many people got an extra $1,500? Like, we're engineers, we're highly paid, but I ain't got just $1,500 sitting around. That's like, I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, not for that. Like, it's $1,500 that I got planned for other things already. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, we're in some of the top income earners, and we're not like, oh yeah, I need this shit,
Hey, bro, I need them legs, bro. I need them legs.
them real legs ain't working out, bro. This is how they're gonna win. All right, this is how they're gonna win. They're gonna do a partnership with Nike where you can get all the exclusive and dunks and shit in the metaverse, and then all the sneakerheads is coming. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, like if you buy it in the metaverse, we'll give you a pass to buy it in the real life.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. That's where it gets.
Supreme drops in the metaverse.
That's where, but Meta's gonna get that 30% of all transactions. I think it's 40%.
They're gonna make a lot of money with that because, like, what's that game? League of Legends. I don't think you play that game, but it's like a free-to-play game.
I've seen you play it. It's one of the freemium game plays.
No, the entire game is free except skins. Like, you ain't gotta buy nothing. But the skins, they made billions of dollars just selling skins. Billions of dollars.
So it's like the Fortnite model.
Yeah, they did the Fortnite model, and I mean, exactly, like Fortnite does the same thing, except like you're not even buying characters, you're just buying skins. And they're doing billions of dollars. Imagine if Nike pulled up. Also, they did collabs with Louis Vuitton and shit, so like they got Louis Vuitton skins in the game.
Oh,
characters and shit like that, right? So you're like, fuck, dude, I might get the Louis fucking earrings or some shit.
Hey, just because, bro, just because I got the funds to do so. Fuck it. I mean, bro.
Got the Ferragamo belt, be like, we're right here in the ATL airport in this bitch.
I mean, it's the same thing with 2K, man. And like, it's so funny, bro. A lot of people. All right, so you're familiar with 2K, but we don't know if the average listener is. So for 2K, if you want a certain player, you got to grind a certain player up. I believe time is money, and I don't like giving time to stuff that don't matter.
Oh yeah, I'd be buying that currency.
Oh yeah, bro. I will buy that currency just to get, first off, to get my player up to 85 to start off, because right now it's at $50 minimum. I'm letting y'all parents know, if y'all got kids and they ask for $50 VC, give it to them. $50 for 85, bro. I gotta get my animation. Let's be real. I gotta get all the extra stuff. You
gotta get those dunk packages. You gotta get that shit going.
By then, I'm almost 100 in, and I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play day one. Ready to play. Now, my nephew.
I ain't wearing no sweats. I'm not wearing no sweats.
Yes, sir.
I'm not brown t-shirt, dog.
Get 2K kicked. Now, it's funny. My nephew, on the other hand, I mean, he's like a 16-year-old kid, right? So when 2K came out, this kid was up at 8 a.m. Keep in mind, this kid don't wake up till 11:30. 11:30 if it's grind from a 60 all day. He's on right now, leveling up his player just to get close to where I was after I dropped my money. So I get it. If you got disposable income, people are going to spend it on perks and stuff. So it does make sense for the avatars and stuff.
Speaking of 2K, I was in the Street Fighter 6 beta this weekend.
Oh, I saw your gamer tag on there, man.
The game's fun and everything, but something because fighting games, like, they have trouble getting the casuals because it's not a game that casuals can kind of get in and just have a good time, because somebody good's just gonna dunk on them all day. But they added like a 2K type aspect where you make your character, you go to the arcades. They got different types of challenges and shit where it's like you could be playing a match in the arcade, but it'll be like, oh, you can't use this button, or a random bull will just pop up on the screen and fuck shit up, kind of like Smash Bros items and shit like that. So they got all the different modes and stuff, and you can buy clothes and stuff. Oh shit! What up, Joaquin?
Oh, Joaquin.
Another
bro. What's
army
up, Joaquin?
member, dog.
Oh, hey, Joaquin, man. Top Golf. I forgot the date. It's not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. But dude, all right. So
Joaquin, if you want to hop on the episode too, dog, we got you. The more the merrier. We just talking shit, dog.
Just drop the link, Mehul.
Yeah.
Just drop the link in the chat. So
oh shit, we just got all the listeners. We just gonna put them in.
Yeah, fuck it. Whoever want to come up, come up. Hey, it's gonna be all inclusive episode. I really want people's thoughts on $1,500 getting you legs and Microsoft Access. I don't know, bro. Does it carry over to my computer? Can I get PowerPoint on the Metaverse and my laptop for $1,500, bro?
You better. That's all I'm saying, dog. Cause like,
man, I'm telling you. So before
let's go. Good luck with that shit, dude.
Oh, turn up, man.
He's got a tech interview coming up. I sent him some links just to prep up and stuff. So
shout out to me, man.
Let us know. Let us know if we can help you, dog.
Get in the army right.
All right, bro. Real quick though. Don't negotiate your salary without talking to your boy first. Do not accept a salary. Do not. After you do your interview, and if it goes good, hit me up. I'm gonna train you how to make that bread. I got you with this shit, dog. We ain't settling for six figures. We settling for. I mean, it's gonna be six figures, but we ain't settling for barely six figures. You feel me?
This guy made woo, man. Woo. All right, so back to this, bro. So how do you know about a Truth app in a sense? Like
yeah,
Truth
there was a bunch of these apps, like Yik Yak was one of them. I think that one was based out of here actually. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, Yik Yak was the ATV. It was actually an ATV for a good bit. But there's a lot of issues in the downfall. We gotta go. We gotta do a couple episodes where we do like the rise and fall of some of these startups in Atlanta. But
the rise and fall of Atlanta startups. Yeah, shout out to the Goat, Calendly, and Mailchimp. Right, like those are the 2 biggest ones that I can think.
SalesLoft too.
SalesLoft, yeah, SalesLoft
too. SalesLoft too. Those are the big 3. It's like the big 3 anime right now in Atlanta. But all right, so the Truth app. I'm not on it. A lot of people are on it. But it's one thing that the platform is big on. It's just like the whole censorship aspect. Because let's be real, bro. If I go on Twitter right now and I say a bunch of like crazy shit, my account can get deleted just like that. Now it's kind of selective, Hey, if people like you, if the public don't hate you, and 1,000 people report you, they're more likely to get rid of you. So the idea, So the idea of the Truth app is to follow the First Amendment. Now let's be real. The only thing that's a huge and negative light about this app is because the fact that they always say the left uses it. But first off, what the fuck is the left and the right, bro? Like in terms of like this whole Democrat Republican bullshit. What is the?
It's
what
funny
really is the left and right?
I feel like ain't no left people really on there because like if you look at the real left, those are the people that are like doing the unions and shit like that. Whereas if you look at Biden and all them boys like Obama, Biden, Clinton, all them like, oh, they're the liberal crazy Democrats. It's like, bro, what are they actually doing?
So I don't know which is which, the left or the right. It really don't matter to me. But they try to say that the Republicans are back of the Truth app. So they try to get the Democrats, and people who are fans of the Democrats. Hell no, Democrats don't like it. We don't like it either. So they don't even give the app a chance. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that's you go on CNN, they shit on it. You go on Fox News, they praise it. So it's kind of like,
of course.
Which one you would?
What did Kendrick say? It's all gang shit. What is it? The Republicans and the Democrats.
Mm-hmm. It's like you either Team Cap or Team Iron Man. That's what it really comes down to. Mm-hmm. So the Truth app is actually back. So the reason why I got banned was because Trump was at his peak. Trump was like, come to Truth Social. They banned him. This was when Twitter was at its peak of just like every tweet Trump put. It was like, oh, this shit a lie, bro. This shit a lie. Big cap, big cap, big cap. They even like. Bro, they even suspended.
They put the little warnings on his shit.
They even suspended the president's Twitter account. I was like, yo, okay.
You can't do that shit.
You can't do that shit, bro.
This is something that people don't realize.
Right-wing dating app. That's what it's called? Is right-wing? That's what it is, Musa? I don't know the difference between the left and the right, bro.
Right wings is like the Republican gang.
Okay.
Left wing is
the liberal gang.
Like what the liberals say. Okay. The thing is, like, the liberals is kind of right wing anyways, because they all like, oh no, these jails, we gotta throw these super predators in jail and shit. I'm like, bro, that's some Republican ass shit. You feel me?
Hey, yo, before we go into the truth app, bro, let's talk about this shit, bro. How do you feel about Kamala saying people don't deserve to be in jail for marijuana when she locked up thousands of people in jail?
That's her entire resume, bro. That's why when Biden said, yeah, we're gonna get all the federal possession charges out of jail, I was like, damn, bro. He really just like deleted half her resume.
The 94 crime bill put him in there. Kamala put him in there in California, bro. Like, come on. You just let the people out. You put in.
It was like, nah, get that shit out of here, bro. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, ain't none of these guys really like liberal? Like, I mean, bro, Bernie was kind of liberal,
bro. Yeah. I rock.
Bernie was like about that shit. He was like, yeah, we need free healthcare, free education. We need some weed for our people. I was like, damn, bro.
I rock with Bernie, bro. That's what I voted for in the primary. I put that out there, bro.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Yo, no lie, bro. It's crazy. It's just like, yo, they go with the wind. Both of them. I guess the left and the right. They go with the popular opinion. They don't even stand on shit no more, man. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, well, that's the thing, though. Like, did they ever stand on shit? I can't think of a time, not since I've been alive.
Yeah, man, I can't.
Because, like, when we was kids, like, I mean, sure, there was other presidents, but, like, Bill Clinton was the first president I remember. You know, like, and obviously he wasn't about shit. Out here lying to Congress and shit, got his ass impeached.
Yeah.
After that, it was Bush. Bush definitely wasn't about shit because 9/11, like, I'm not blaming 9/11 on him, but after he retired, he had an interview and he said Kanye West calling him out was the worst thing that happened to his presidency. I'm like, bro, that's just worse than 9/11. That's just worse than Katrina. Like, what?
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, and he didn't even say Kanye. He said Conway. He's like, yeah, when Conway said that, that was the worst moment of my presidency. I tell you what, boy. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, why you got a Texas accent and bro's from Connecticut?
I mean, that's exactly how they do it, right? Like, they act like all these guys is idiots, but it's all a fucking scam to get people to vote for them.
Yeah, it's because, hey, shout out to Kwame, bro. It's all about who we like, bro. That's what it really boils down to, bro.
That's how you build trust. You trust people that is like you. I mean, that's how we became friends. We both had the fly ass kicks. So we're like, oh, he's like me. We became friends. Like,
yeah. But hey, you stood on something. You had morals. And I was like, I respect him. All right, cool. I can rock with him. Versus just saying like, oh yeah, he seems cool. I like him.
But the thing is, like, we could interact. You can't interact with no president. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like fake shit.
So back to it. In terms of the Truth app. So basically, Musa said it's a dating app. I thought it was just a social media platform like Twitter.
Bro, there's this video I saw where it was this girl who wasn't right wing. She was like a liberal, and she got on the app just to like pretend, just to see what type of people there are in there and shit. Bro, that shit was wild, dog. They got questions that like, oh, do you believe a woman's place is in the kitchen and shit like that? I'm like, God damn, bro.
I mean, I don't endorse that. My thing is, I just feel
that's
like
what you want to do. Cool.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to put out there. Okay, you can post what you want. Now, there's another question. What social media app out there to you stands on the First Amendment? Meaning like no censorship. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The GOAT. Because we was talking about Elon, we was talking about Zuckerberg and Microsoft. There's only one tech GOAT. Motherfucking Tom from MySpace. He was about that. He ain't got no trouble. He ran the bread up, got everybody on the internet, taught a generation how to code because they wanted to pimp out their profiles, add the little music, add the graphics and shit. And then fucking, he ran the backup and then he sold that shit. He's just chilling on an island or some shit. He don't bother nobody.
He was everybody's friend too.
Bro, he was everyone's first friend, and not in the way that like Facebook is like, no, we want to know everything about you. He was just like, hey, bro, welcome to my shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so Musa, so you said there's no girls in that app. What What's that? What's that? A radical
There's
Taylor
that Parlor
Green lady.
app. You heard about
What's
Parlor?
that? I've heard of Parlor.
That's like the right-wing Twitter that Trump was on. Oh, I forgot I was trying to make this point. When Twitter was like, when Twitter blocked Trump, like, bro, I don't rock with Trump, but I feel like you can't do that because that's the president. That's how he gets his news out.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was literally a court case where Trump was blocking people, and the court's like, you can't block people because the citizens have a right to know what the fuck you're saying on a public forum.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if that's what the court says there, it has to be like some type of like if the court defines it as a public setting, then you got to be able to say what you want to say, you know?
True.
Which is crazy, like, because like I feel like, you know, it is a private company, they can do whatever the hell they want. But the fact that the courts got involved with that shit, that's what like throws a wrench in the mix, you know?
They're not private yet.
I mean, private as in it's not a government agency. I mean, like private sector versus public sector. Public sector being government shit, private being like whatever, everything else.
Musa, wait, Musa, are you on these apps? How do you know? Bro, how you know about these right-wing apps? Musa?
All right, bro. You know how we was talking about we're making Musa our lieutenant?
Yeah.
For the army? I feel like Musa's about to be like a recon guy. He gets all the news, dog. He knows everything.
Musa know everything, bro.
Bro, he knows everything, dog.
So, you know, it's funny. I thought Truth and Parler were the same app. I mean, I thought it was just a bunch of pissed off people who were mad about censorship all came together and just like, screw it. Let's just make a platform for us. Like, case in point, you ever heard of Rumble?
Yeah. So I've heard the name.
Rumble, this was like right after the whole Andrew Tate ban situation, right? Rumble actually became the #1 downloaded app for 3 weeks in a row because of that.
There was,
because
there was
of
this boy.
Go ahead. You said what boy?
There's this boy named Sneeko.
Oh, you know like, Sneeko? Yeah.
He's like a younger Andrew Tate or whatever. He got banned, and then he went to Rumble.
They all did. Fresh and Fit about to get banned too. They going to Rumble.
Fresh and Fit about to like all those Manosphere dudes.
Yo, I like how they got a sector for real. You said those Manosphere dudes. Those
Manosphere. That's all that shit is, right? You got the man dudes here. You got the incels over here that turn into Manosphere. Because that shit used to be called Red Pill. Because they was like, no, we on the mainstream.
Bro.
We gonna teach you how to get girls. You gotta work out. You gotta get your bread up. And then it became to like a bunch of dudes like, nah, man, these bitches ain't shit. That's not my belief. That's what they be saying. That's not my belief.
Oh, hey,
I'm a married man. You feel me?
Same here, bro. Same here.
But that's the type of stuff that they be saying, right? That whole Manosphere stuff.
Oh my god. Musa, for real? You said Trump's on there like venting every day? Okay, I might have to check out this Truth app.
Yeah, when he got banned off of Twitter, that's like so. Truth app is just Truth Social is just it's a Twitter clone, but like they can't ban you. So it's just Trump and a bunch of like PDF files. You feel me?
Oh, the top G on there.
I mean, cool, but he's definitely not a PDF file as far as I can tell. But you know.
So yo, bro, here's the funny thing is like, because I remember early on the Truth app became popular when Trump got banned from Twitter, and then everyone was like, "Oh, he's moving to Truth." I was like, "What the hell is Truth?" And Truth immediately got removed from the stores, bro. Like, you remember, was it Truth or Parler where
it was
AWS?
Parler,
that's what it was.
Parler,
AWS,
like,
AWS said we're going to have to drop you as a customer.
There was another app that got canceled like that. Kiwi Farm, and I'd heard about it until of all places was Tech Twitter where I found out about that shit. So it was this app where a bunch of transphobic people would go there and like expose people that are trans and like put out their addresses and shit like that and like start bullying people. And so Cloudflare was like, "No, we ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna do shit."
You can't
like, you need to
bullshit, man. That's just
you can't fucking support that shit. You gotta like cut their DNS.
Bro. That's just hate.
Like that's straight up like you're straight up endangering people.
Yeah, you putting people addresses
that's not you
out
being
there.
An asshole.
Like
you putting names out there.
Yes, bro. Some people not even like at the point where they came out yet, and you just putting that shit out there, bro. That's real.
Yeah, like like if you're passing and you just moved to a new area, don't nobody know. You don't want nobody to know. That's your business. You feel me?
That's real messed up.
And so they finally, because of all the backlash, they were like, they straight up were like, all right, we're gonna, like ban them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, finally, dude. Speaking of hateful shit, you heard about this Alex Jones shit?
Mm-mm.
The pack watch is up, baby. So you know Alex Jones, right?
Yeah, I've heard of Alex Jones.
So since Sandy Hook, he's been doing the same shit, but instead of transphobics, he was like, oh, this shit, Sandy Hook wasn't a real shooting. It was government actors. They're all liars. These are the addresses of the parents of the victims. And like people went to some of the victims' house and started shooting at them. Like he's been making these like victims of a school shooting's lives a living hell. Damn. So that court case has been going on for years. That shit is the funniest shit ever if you want to just like see how bad his lawyers are. But anyways, the verdict came up. He owes a little less than $1 billion in damages, like 960
all the survivors.
Yeah, like the survivors, the parents, and shit like that. Like for the past decade, pretty much. Because didn't that shit happen in like 2012?
Yeah.
Like, so the pack watches up. Rip Bozo, you feel me? But unfortunately, I feel like ain't shit gonna happen because you know how all these rich folks be doing. They be having shell companies and LLCs, and like he's probably been funneling money off where they can't get to it. But they're making an example out of him, at least allegedly. Although I feel like he ain't gonna sue me because his lawyers is trash as fuck, anyways. Like, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the lawyers being trash?
He's got the worst lawyers in the world. Like, bro. He was out here, and also like he's just like an insane guy. Not like he while the court cases was going on, he would still do his show, and in his show he would try to expose the judge as like being like a crazy PDF file, if you feel me.
PDF file.
What does that sound like, dog?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. It's
Could you imagine saying that about the judge that's like on top of your case and shit like that? And he's like, yeah, there's Satanists and this and that, and like on the day of his court cases. Ooh. And then his lawyers are like literally in court, like flipping people off and shit. Like, I'm like, bro, what is going? Like, that's like, you gotta watch the highlight reel of this shit. That shit is so funny.
Lucy said he already declared bankruptcy, so it don't matter.
Oh, of course. I mean, they're just gonna seize all his assets, and then
the
main thing is like,
I owe more. I owe more than my assets. I don't have to pay. This is the wonderful world of America, man. Chapter 11, Chapter 13.
Unless it's student loans, baby.
Oh yeah,
you got your ass forever.
Can't escape those.
Can't escape
those. Speaking of which, I'm waiting on that shit to kick in January.
Hell yeah! Don't you have to like apply? I think before Christmas or some shit. Wasn't that what was going on?
Oh, for that $10,000 thing. I think so. Thanks for reminding me. Go ahead and do it. I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out. But no, I'm waiting for student loans to kick in because I'm waiting for this market correction to kick in too. So that's when everybody's gonna go to shit. It's gonna be a lot of foreclosures out there in them streets. I hate to say, but I'm gonna scoop them things up like a crow. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
What I saw was like, I'm trying to buy some like commercial property, dog, so you can rent out them stores or whatever. That seems like a good way to do it.
Why are you playing? All we gotta do is get some land. We get some land, we buy a warehouse, we're good to go. What I really want is like get land, get a warehouse, and get one of those 30-year leases from like Walmart, Publix, and one of those big manufacturers that need grocery stores or warehouses.
That's straight.
Easy money. You're straight.
That's all you need, dog.
You go ahead and put the foundation down. You put the house, you put the warehouses up. You hit the bank up and say, hey, can you appraise my land or appraise my property? They appraise it. Boom, go crazy. You can take a line out of credit if you want to, or just take the equity out if you want to, and then get you a 30-year lease, bro. It's easy money.
That's the way to do it, dog. I mean, like, houses is cool, but I feel like commercials where the real bread's at.
True. Very true. All right. So to wrap things up, how do you feel about the whole Twitter deal is going to go through now?
Oh yeah. So I feel like Elon Musk is like a genius because like he's acting like the way he's like marketing the shit off. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go scoop this shit up. When really the court forced him to buy that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like instead of like making it seem like an L, he's making it seem like a W. Because like even my dad was like, oh yeah, Elon's gonna buy that shit. And I'm like, Dad, the court forces him to buy it. He's like, yeah, no, but like that was his plan all along. And I'm like, what? What? No, like he has to hold that L, so he's just spinning it in a way to make it seem like it's not an L. Because if he takes an L, that Tesla stock where all his value is at, right? Like that's why he's the richest man in the world. All that shit's gonna come down because like Tesla's stock, like, because I used to be trading that shit, trading options on there. Like, first off, Toyota makes more cars in like a week than Tesla does in a year. Like Tesla ain't got the cash flow like that to support that high ass stock price. It's overvalued by a lot in terms of like real economic fundamentals. Like they ain't making no bread. You feel me?
True, but hey, people just love Elon.
Yeah, exactly. So if he takes an L, that shit's gonna go down, right? People are like, oh damn, he ain't that good, he ain't that smart. Because right now he's playing that Tony Stark card. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna save the world. I'm the real life Tony Stark. And that's like, I mean, like think about it. Like all this shit with Kanye and all like his crazy comments that have been going around came out. They banned Kanye, and then when Kanye came back, like Elon Musk was like, hey man, it's cool guys, I called Ye, he'll be back, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like why are you commenting on that shit? Because like he has to stay in the media game, because that's where his money's from. Which, I mean, it's a crazy game. I mean, business is basically Hollywood these days at the top level.
Very true, bro.
Stock prices.
So, how do you feel?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do you feel the fact that now that the deal's going through, he still got to raise his money? It's like what, $44 billion?
Yeah, and I mean, he has to raise money. I mean, it's going to be debt financing most likely.
Yeah.
That's how 90% of shit is, right? But he's gonna lose. He's not making money. He's gonna lose money on this deal because like Twitter's not a profitable company.
True.
Technically, Tesla's not a profitable company, but it has the hype with it. So, like, is he gonna like? Because, like, what did he say? I think it was like $49 or $59 a share is like what he has to buy every share for. Yeah. Like, whatever the thing is, like
outside the 9% I think he owns still.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, he's gonna lose so much money, and it's all gonna be borrowed money.
Hey, bro,
and then he's gonna like make a crazy announcement, like those trash ass. You saw those trash ass robots, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yo, 20 G's get you a robot.
I feel like a Roomba will bump into that shit and that thing will fall over, dog.
Hey, yeah, true. But 1,500 gets you legs. Come on now. I'm going to 1,500. But yo, bro,
can't wait.
I think Twitter's gonna be a wild place, bro. Soon, because think about all those people who got blocked.
They all come.
All those people who got blocked, bro. It's about to be an insane
bro. Elon
place.
Musk is gonna like open the floodgates. All the Truth Social guys are gonna come back to Twitter.
They're coming back. The Paula guys coming back. Andrew Tate may come back. God, bro, it's gonna be a wild place. Oh, Twitter.
Bro, Twitter's already the Wild West. When you think about it, like, is people posting porn? Is people posting violence? It's people posting business advice.
It's about to get worse, bro.
Bro, like somebody be like, "Hey, bro, you got money Twitter over here. You got tech Twitter, and you about to have red pill Twitter and doom Twitter and just
which the Manosphere Twitter,
Manosphere Twitter, bro. Racist Twitter about to get really bold. Yeah. Racist Twitter is about to get real bold, bro.
Because it's gonna be no bans. It's gonna be because what he wants, he wants the platform to be backed by the First Amendment, freedom of speech all over. You can't ban based on what people say. If you don't like it, which I always devote. If you don't like it, just don't watch this shit. Don't listen. But some people are wired differently. They like hatred. They like looking for that shit. They like looking for things that piss them off. But
I think they call it doom scrolling. That's like a term for it, where you're just scrolling. You're just looking for shit to make you feel bad or angry.
It just piss you off and hit that reply. Like as soon as you see
people be doing that shit, dog.
As somebody say, "Man, Trey Young 5'11". Hell no, I just stood next to him, bro.
When really the guy commenting is like 5'7".
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If I say he's 5'11", then they gonna know I'm short.
Oh man.
Because every dude is 6 foot tall, and I'm like, bro, you know the average height is like 5'9" or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
ain't
5'9",
no way all of
5'10".
y'all 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. I'm like, I'm 5'11", bro, and you're shorter than me. How are you 6 foot? Like, that shit don't make no sense to me.
Hey, you know, in school they taught me to round to the closest decimal. If I'm 5'8", I got shoes on, I got Tim's on. That's 5'10", and my teacher always said round, so technically I'm 6 foot.
There was this meme I saw. It was like a picture of like a 5'11" girl and a 6 foot boy, and the 6 foot boy was shorter than the 5'11" girl. I'm like, that checks out. You feel me?
My teacher told me to round, so here I am. I was really 6 foot.
You never heard of significant figures in math class or whatever the hell, science class?
You ain't lying. All right. So this is unrelated. So I told you this earlier, but it sparked an idea. So we need to find like the best resources to give to people who just want to say they just want to learn how to write code. I mean, I've been giving out the free code boot camp, but backstory, I got my latte today. I do a lot of work for a holiday bar. I sit at the bar, either I sit at the table. I get my latte, get my sugar-free Red Bull, and I just do work. A guy came to me today. He was like, "Oh yeah, man, I took a programming class or whatever, a coding boot camp or whatever." But he was like, it didn't work out for him. So, because I always noticed every time I went up there, he was always working. He makes a good ass latte. I like when my dude makes the lattes. But he came up to me after we talked about it, and he was like, "Hey, when do you know you're at a point where you know you're not going to be a good programmer? You're not going to be a programmer, or you should quit?" And I was like, "Whoa, wait, what?" He was like, "Wait, when do you need to throw in the towel and realize you're not a programmer?" I was like, "Bro, I was like, the way I answered that was just like, yo, I literally failed my way through school. I failed so many times, bro. Like I still fail to this day, and it's just like, yo, bro, you can do this shit. You just gotta just keep grinding." It was just like learning a brand new language. So it's crazy, man. So my question for you,
I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
My question for you, and I guess the chat too, is like, what resources can we give that person? Because I got buddy number. I already sent him some the free code boot camp stuff. He told me he was like, I bought 2 monitors. I even got one to the side. I'm investing in the code. I was like, oh shit, you got the programmer. You
put that money in that shit.
I said, you got the setup. You just got to go ahead and do something now. So like, what resources would you tell people?
What I always tell people is, first off, you just got to be tough. In the sense that you just got to, like, you're going to feel stupid as fuck. Some of the shit is going to be hard as hell until it clicks. And then when it clicks, you're like, damn, I was dumb as hell. That shit's so easy. Like, there's that point where you hit that. Because, like, I feel like there's not really a point where you know you're going to be a bad programmer. Mm-hmm. I firmly believe everyone can code. I don't think everyone should code. There's a difference. Like, if you hate that shit, don't do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you don't find yourself enjoying problem solving, don't do that shit. But like, I don't think programming is a super hard thing that only geniuses can do. Because I mean, that's kind of the whole purpose of our podcast, right? We was just like, bro, we're just regular dudes that's fly as hell living in Atlanta. If we can do this shit,
anyone can.
Anyone can. So like, I really believe that. And what I've been doing, like with the Army and stuff, is Free Code Camp was kind of like the go-to that I started off with. I always tell people, like, if they enjoy reading eloquentjavascript.net, read like the first 4 chapters of that shit, and that'll teach you like the basics of primitives. Like, this is a string, this is a number, this is a boolean. Like, it'll go like super basic all the way up to like objects. Mm-hmm. And then what I've been doing is I literally give them, like, once they learn, like, okay, this is how you do a function, this is an array, this is an object. I'm like, cool. Now we got to start building shit. And like, what I'll do, actually what I did with my boy Abdul, is I have this repo where it's Lodash. but it's empty. Like all the functions are in there, but the functions aren't filled in. And I have tests. And the test is like, for example, like if we have like a first function, it returns the first item of the array. And I need you to make the test pass. And like the reason why I do that is because I don't need you to even know about whatever the fuck anything else means. It's a checklist. I just need these green checks. Do whatever it takes to do that. And they're like, oh, I don't understand. Like a part of that is the lesson. It's just like, hey, bro. Because like when you're building big complex projects, you're not gonna know what the hell is going on. But like if you know this is the goal, how do you problem solve? And like I don't expect them to finish the whole thing. I do expect them to kind of do like the basic ones, like implement map, implement for each, implement a filter, you know, like kind of basic stuff like that. And then after that, we just start building shit. And like some of the guys, like Musa, for example, he went to boot camp. A lot of the guys just decide like, okay, cool, I know I can do this. Let me go ahead and invest the money and have the structure. And then like my boy Abdul, he's not doing a boot camp. So like I'm giving him stuff to work on. And like he's been killing it. Like he made a to-do list. And then we're building on the like I was like without any like I was like, dude, just build a to-do list without any tutorials. And then we did that. And I'm like, all right, make it so you can save the data. So he's like, oh, what do I do? And I'm like, cool, dude, Google that shit. Like Google, how do I store data in the browser? So he figured out how to do local store. And I'm like, when you learn to like ask the right questions, because like that's all I do, dog. Like I don't got none of this shit memorized unless it's interview time. Then you memorize stuff, right? But like 90% of the time, if I got a problem, I'm hitting that Google real quick, you know? And so like I wanted to train him into like, oh, this is how we do that. I'm like, cool. How do we want to do different users? And he's like, oh, well, I'm already storing it, but if I log in as a different, and we're not even doing like the whole OAuth thing. It's literally you put your name in, and then that was like the key in the object that he was storing in your local storage. Like, see, like the fact that he's building on it is like, so I'd introduce the next problem. Like, okay, so what happens if I want to pull it up on this computer over here? He's like, shit, we got to store it somewhere. I was like, cool, that's what people use databases for. And then boom, let's look into Firebase just because that's an easy one. I was like, something else that Firebase solves for is it has auth built in and shit like that, you know? And so like the whole idea of like, this is a basic ass app of, hey, I can add a to-do, I can delete a to-do, to now we're doing edits, to now we're removing them or we're checking them off, and just keep building on it. And then, so he's about to finish up the next step. And then after that, it's like, all right, bro. And this is all straight up just JavaScript and HTML and CSS, no framework. Dang, because I want him to understand, right? Like, and I was like, all right, we're going to teach him React next. And once he knows React, I'm like, all right, bro, we're going to build some real ass apps over here and you're ready to get a job. Because, I mean, like, obviously you'll have to like practice, like, you know, coding challenge stuff just for like interviews and stuff. But like to do the day-to-day job, like, bro, you're a front-end developer at this point. If you understand why you're building things the way you're building. And like, that's why I like the whole path of, let's just do this with some basic ass JavaScript. And I'm like, yeah, you can use jQuery because like, let's be real. That's the, whatever, dude. Like everybody can use jQuery. I don't give a fuck.
We found out the big
people love to hate on it.
We found out the big blue banks using jQuery on all their apps.
Of course, dude. Everyone's using jQuery on all their apps.
Yeah,
to this day, dog.
We can't diss them because that's our business bank.
Yeah, like, shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yo. Speaking of the big blue bank, I heard a rumor that they banned Kanye.
Oh yeah, that is true. So they banned the Yeezy brand from any transactions or any business transactions now because you know like, he's not liked in the public eye,
which is right crazy because banks will literally work with terrorists.
I'm telling you, bro, it's all about who you like. So
crazy,
the public perception is a lot of people don't like Kanye right now because number one, he had the White Lives Matter t-shirt. Number two, he's with Candace Owens, which I don't understand when people just why people flat out hate her. Now I can see why you dislike somebody, but why y'all hate this girl, man? So I don't know, I don't get it. But yeah, man. So now because of that, they're just like, hey, you've been canceled in a sense. It's crazy how like a bank can cancel you. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
we talked about how Airbnb canceled Andrew Tate. He don't even use it.
Like I want to say it was like Goldman Sachs or somebody, I forget which bank. They got caught with a boat, like a boat under their bank's name, like the bank owned that boat, got caught with mad keys of coke. Ain't nothing happened.
Oh man!
I feel like, bro, like these guys is working with like big drug dealers, like cartels at this point, not just like Joe Schmo that's dealing like to his
I'm talking to
college
Walter
friends.
Whites of the world.
Yeah, we talking like
not
actual
Jesse
people
Pink.
moving weight.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Not Jesse. We're not talking about Jesse.
No
We're
Jesse
talking
Pink.
about Walter.
We're talking Walter.
We're talking about my boy Gus. You feel me?
Ooh,
My boy Gus over here.
Ooh, Gus. Ooh, that man funded the police. He was that big, bro. He was that big.
I mean, that's what banks do when you think about it.
He sold drugs and funded the police.
Like, bro, like, how are you working with terrorists and drug dealers? And you're like, yeah, but this guy, he said some like anti-Semitic shit. He's doing some wild shit right now. He's wilding.
In the public eye. So
in the public eye.
Like,
that's all it comes down to, right?
I'm telling you,
because like they're not taking a stand. They want to act like they're taking a stand. The bank, but they ain't got no morals, bro. It's a bank. If they're taking a stand, they wouldn't kick people out of their houses during foreclosures.
Facts.
It's single moms. It's single moms trying to raise families, working 2 jobs. That hey, the market's crazy. We lost all your money. You did what you were supposed to do, but you got to get out of here.
Hey, you gotta go, man. We gave you 3 months to catch up, even though we threw late fees on top of all those months
to make it harder. And there's a global pandemic going on.
You gotta go. We're gonna sell that crib, but you gotta go.
Like if they were really like about that shit, it's just no, dude. It's just it'll be good marketing for us if we kick Kanye out.
That's why it's all. Hey, telling you, bro, it's all about who we like, bro. That's what it really comes down to. Man, I don't have anything on that note, man. I got dinner plans at 7.
Okay, yeah, bro. We'll wrap it up.
Let's wrap this up. Shout out to everybody listening, tuning in on audio. Like I said, you might hear this episode a little late because we're backtracking our episodes right now, but we're
catching up. We're catching up.
Yeah.
Audio listeners,
But YouTube listeners, Twitch listeners, appreciate you. Hey, make sure you hit the like button on the way in and out, and make sure you like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, all that YouTube crap. Oh yeah.
Hit that bell icon or over here.
Oh, over here. Always get it wrong. Ding. Yeah.
Ding.
But Peace Your Devs will be back next week. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your keep
doing your thing next week. I'm gonna be in New York. I'm gonna be in New York.
Oh.
And you're gonna be on your honeymoon, or not your honeymoon, your vacation, your anniversary vacation, right?
Yeah. I come back on Tuesday, but I come back on Tuesday evening, but I fly back out.
I'm leaving Tuesday evening, to go to New York.
Well, looks like we'll be back in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm going to Orlando the following weekend. So, we'll be back in 2 weeks. But
we got the audio episodes coming up to fill your time in.
Exactly.
Always.
As always, Peace Your Devs. Appreciate you. I got 2 words. Made in America. Hey, can you play that clip before we leave, bro, please?
Shout out to Dark Brandon, baby. Shout out to Dark Brandon.
Dark Brandon. Yeah. We can leave on that note, man. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and I gotta grab that audio excerpt and I'm gonna add that.
That's
to
about to be our intro, dog.
Our intro. I got 2 words. Made in America.
That's great. All right, man. Y'all take care.
Take care. Peace.